Welcome everybody to another presentation at the Big Blue Button World 2024. The presenter is Julian Kropp, is a dual student at Darmstadt and works at COUNT+CARE, also known as Integra. In their IT labs, he gets to collaborate with apprentices and students to build programs of all sorts of prototypes. Currently, he is focused on writing his bachelor thesis. Awesome. When he's not too busy with school, he loves hanging out with friends, playing badminton, and going stand-up paddling. All awesome activities. And somehow you managed to fit in Big Blue Button as well. So Julian, looking forward to your presentation, BigBlueButton-Bot and BBB-Translation-Bot. I turn the microphone over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much for the introduction. I also prepared a presentation about myself, but Fred already said everything. I'm a student at HDA Hochschule Darmstadt, and at the moment I'm at the 8th semester doing my bachelor thesis. And because I'm a dual student, I'm working at Integra in the IT lab, where students and interns and apprentices are like doing all kinds of prototypes, and so did I made, for example, a hydroponic box or virtual graffiti, and other people are doing like a AR sandbox for overflooding simulation and stuff like this. And today I want to present to you my BigBlueButton-Bot, which I did. And what's a bot? A bot is like a normal user, and we don't have like bots in BigBlueButton yet. So I started implementing something like this. Bot is like a normal program which just looks like a normal user who can join a meeting, listen to a meeting, write something into the chat, like you can see here on the picture. When I write ping, the bot automatically responds with pong, for example. And that's today's first project I want to introduce to you. And I will start right away and how I implemented this into BigBlueButton. So I created a graphic. On the left side, you can see BigBlueButton with like 4 interfaces which we need to communicate with. So my BigBlueButton-Bot can use all functionalities a user can also use, like the chat, like listening to the audio and writing something in the shared notes and stuff like this. So first of all, there's the BigBlueButton API, which my bot needs to create and join meetings and get a list of all the meetings. So this API is well documented, and you can get. And I think like every developer here already just used this API. Then BigBlueButton is developed in Meteor, so it's using a WebSocket connection between the browser and the server. And over this WebSocket connection, there's a protocol which is called DDP, which we need to communicate, which my bot needs to communicate with the BigBlueButton server, so it can write something into the chat, read the chat, and can do like almost everything a normal user can do on BigBlueButton. Also like drawing and writing and so on. But I said almost everything. Therefore, we need like the other 2 interfaces. There's Etherpad. Etherpad is the sub-project for the shared notes and also for the closed caption functionality in BigBlueButton. So when I want to write something into the shared notes, I have to generate a so-called chain set, which describes mathematically difference between what's in the shared notes at the moment and what I want to write into the shared notes. And with this mathematical formulation, I now can, which I can generate, I can send this to BigBlueButton or the Etherpad instance of BigBlueButton, and then write something into the shared notes or closed captions. The closed caption is exactly the same like the shared notes, with the difference that when I write something into the closed caption, this text will be automatically displayed in subtitles in BBB. So then there's a last interface I need to communicate with, and this is the audio channel. So when my bot wants to join the audio channel, I need a WebRTC connection. And after connecting to it, I can receive the audio. And yeah, that's almost like everything I need to use all functionality as a normal user in BigBlueButton. And yeah, I can maybe show it later to you. And now I have this like small functionality of writing like ping, and the bot answers with pong. But in the here I showed you, I can also join the audio channel and write something in closed caption. And with this functionality, I can now implement much more useful thing than just writing something in chat and the bot automatically answers it. And therefore, it can join the audio channel, listen to what I'm saying, transcribing it into English or whatever language I say, and write it back into the closed captions functionality. And then it will be displayed in BBB. And everything is done without the use of a headless browser. So I'm only using the interfaces of BBB and not using a headless browser. So it's really efficient. And yeah, so there's the next project, the BigBlueButton-Translation-Bot, which is just an example of what we can do using bots. Yeah, and why is this important? Live translation and transcription, of course, for better communication and overcoming language barriers and helping people with disabilities, like, for example, with hearing. And this is very interesting for schools, universities, for exchange programs like Europe Direct, or international conferences like this one here. So if people are joining and don't understand what I'm saying, I can live translate it into their language, or just add a subtitle in English so people can follow me better, even with my German accent. Yeah. Then we have, of course, more goals. I'm handling here with very sensitive data. So data privacy is very important. So everything has to run on our own servers, and nothing wants to be sent to like Microsoft, Facebook, or someone else. And of course, this project has to be open source like BigBlueButton is. The next goal is I want to add functionalities to BBB without modifying BBB at all, and adding the real-time transcription and translation function with multiple languages in several languages while I'm speaking. So it has to be live translation and transcription. So how I'm doing this. So on the left side, you can see here my little bot, which joins the BigBlueButton session. like you already saw in the picture. Then it joins also the audio channel, starts listening to it. I get an audio stream, which will be then converted from speech to text using the AI called Whisper from OpenAI, which is an open source under the MIT license published AI, and you can download it and self-host it on your own service. Then with the text, I want now to translate it into different languages simultaneously. So I'm using a different AI like Libre Translate, and then I can convert it or translate it into different languages and put it now back into BBB and under the captions functionality. Yeah, and then it will automatically appear as subtitles for every user. So first, so there's no misunderstanding. I'm using an AI from Whisper, from OpenAI, which is called Whisper, but I'm not sending any data to OpenAI. So they released this AI 1.5 years ago, and it's really capable of many languages. It understands almost 97 languages, and it is trained on around 680,000 hours of audio. Most of it is in English, so it will perform almost the best in English. On the right side here, you can see a test which was run under a labeled data set. So you can see how good it performs. So most languages are under, or the most used languages are under 10% word error rate. That means for 100 words, there are like under 10 words wrong. For example, when I look here, with this test, Spanish was the best one, with only 2.8 words per 100 words were wrong. And English has around 4.1, here German 4.9, Russian 5. And of course, there are other languages which are hard to understand, or it isn't trained on much data. So for example, Bengali is like the last one there, and it's only 50%. So that means like every second word was understood wrong. And the AI was released with different in different sizes, from tiny to large. So the test on the right side was only performed for the large model, which is the best one, which uses around 10 gigabytes of VRAM. And the tiny one could also run on a mobile phone, which is like very, very, very small. So how do we implement this using my bot? I will now add another Docker container here, which is my modified version of Whisper, because normally Whisper isn't used for live translation or live transcription. That means normally you give it the AI like 2 hours of audio, and it will convert it for you into text. And I did like a different thing. I gave him like the last 10 seconds of what I have talked about, like all the time. And it is fast enough to transcribe it into text. And for 10 seconds audio, I need around about 1 to 3 seconds to transcribe it. So it's really fast. And it also looks at the context. So it doesn't only hear what I'm saying, but also listens of what words I talked earlier, and put them into the context to understand it better. And then, of course, we need LibreTranslate for translating into multiple other languages. So now I will try to show you this live translation. For this, I already started a session here. And yeah, so I have to just reload my window. Just got time out. And this. So yeah, now I'm starting the bot, and I also want to show you the graphics card I'm using. At the moment, I'm using NVIDIA RTX 4090, which has like 24 gigabytes of VRAM. And now you can also see my bot already joined the meeting. And yeah, you can see it also starts listening to what I'm saying and transcribing into English. Exactly. And here on the orange line, you can see it's using around 10 gigabytes of VRAM, which is almost a half of this graphics card. And the blue one is like the calculation. Yeah. First, let's show the beginning example where I can write ping and it will automatically respond with pong. And now I can write like commands, for example, exclamation mark translate, and it will respond with languages it supports, like the short languages. Yeah, for example, I will now start the English one. Because of BigBlueButton only supports one person can control one caption, I have to join for each caption another bot. So another bot just joined, which is called bot minus English, and it creates a caption in English. And for everyone else, this CC started, and now everything I'm saying should start transcribing into English. That's perfect. Now it's not working, of course. Yeah, this isn't a good example of maybe I should just restart it. Yeah, now you can see that this is just a prototype, and sometimes it doesn't work as it should be.
I'll introduce
Julian, you're
just for a moment,
muted.
Julian. Oh, no, I can hear Julian.
No, but
What?
I believe he might want to join audio for the bot to transcribe.
So I just timed out, or what? I'm not sure.
Oh, I think Anton was saying that you may want to join audio in the BigBlueButton client for the audio, for the transcription to
Maybe I
transcribe.
should. That was maybe my mistake. Yeah, okay, of course. So let's start again. Let's say translate into English, and it will start again. No? Yeah, okay, perfect. Just reloading. So now let's start this again, and it will work. Of course, I have to join the audio channel so the bot can listen to me. Just a silly mistake I just did. And yeah, here you can see the live transcription of what I'm saying in English. And Whisper is doing this for always the last 10 seconds. And you can see it works really well. And I can also start now speaking in German, and it will automatically translated into English. Also wenn ich jetzt einfach anfange, auf Deutsch zu reden, dann sollte das ist dann auch schon wieder ein schlechtes Beispiel, dass das nicht ganz funktioniert hat, oder? Jetzt funktioniert das. Es ist wie gesagt noch ein Prototyp, und Er funktioniert hier und da noch nicht ganz perfekt, aber das ist die Aufgabe für die nächsten 2 Monate und auch für meine Bachelorarbeit, dies zu verbessern. Ja. And I can also type like translate DE, which is for German. Another bot will join. Another bot will, start closed caption functionality, and it will automatically translate everything I'm saying now into German. And maybe most of you won't understand it, but I can tell you that it is mostly correct, and it works. So now continuing to my presentation. Then those are the 2 projects I wanted to present it to you, like the BigBlueButton-Bot, which is like only an API wrapper, and the BBB-Translation-Bot, which is like an example of what you can do using bots and AI and the functionality which already exists in BigBlueButton without implementing new functions into BBB and rewriting code and stuff like this. Yeah. But why should we stop here? Like, there are so many more ideas we can do. For example, you could implement a FAQ bot, which answers questions during a session, or just collecting questions people have, and then at the end giving those questions to the presenter, so the presenter don't have like a messy chat or something like this. Or maybe a note taker which also joins the audio channel, listen to it and listens to what people are talking about, and automatically generating like small summaries, like notes in lifetime, so everybody knows what was talking about. Just a quick summary. This one I'm calling like Sync Master. It's maybe putting 2 services together. For example, when you it's just an idea for Discord. When you want to join a meeting through maybe Discord or Matrix or something like this, then another bot in this other service could join, and a bot here could join, and then you can see everything and also interact with people through this. There could be also maybe a timekeeper which just says, oh, your time is almost up, you have to end your presentation, and I have like 5 minutes left. So yeah, I would maybe need a timekeeper like this. There could be also like a resource scout which also listens, or just looking into the chat and waiting for like commands, and it will automatically find specific maybe papers or documents and share it in BBB. You could also implement just something really small, like quiz master, which automatically generates polls or something like this. And for my future vision, there's a more advanced idea for BigBlueButton bots. I'm thinking of an like AI educator assistant, or how Fred calls it, like an AI tutor, which can join BigBlueButton, and you can learn with him. And at the moment, there is no like AI tutor which is like really good and knows how you are learning. But I think in the future there will be like AI tutors which can assist you in learning. And so when the teacher has his free time and you still need to learn, and then you have like an AI tutor who can help you with your tasks without giving you the answer. So you can learn by doing, and this AI tutor can like assist you with those tasks. That's like my future vision of what you can do with bots, and bots are like normal humans, so you can interact with them very easily. So it would be a very simple interface you could implement. And the idea is that in the future there will be one, and today we have to prepare an interface so we can implement the AI tutor or the AI in the future, which doesn't exist yet, but will exist in the future. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening. And maybe if you are interested into this project, you could contact me, and maybe you want to continue with me this journey on developing more bots for BBB. Thank you.
Julian, that was great. Really impressed with your enthusiasm and what you're trying to explore. And the timing is so good, because once you built the bot, all those other opportunities open up, like different types of use cases. So really good. We don't have any time left for the next presentation, but Julian has his contact information there. Please reach out to him. And Julian, again, that was great. The QR code there, I don't know if you said, where does the QR code lead to?
The QR code is for the GitHub project, which
Great.
Yeah, I already published the BigBlueButton-Bot, so you can maybe use it or try it out. It's a prototype, so yeah, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Try it.
Julian, it's awesome. Thank you again for presentation.